Before the rise of Islam, the Arabian Peninsula was home to a diverse and complex society, shaped by its harsh desert environment, tribal structures, and rich traditions. The story of the Arabs before Islam is not only fascinating, but crucial in understanding the transformation that would lead to one of the most significant movements in world history. The Arabian Peninsula, a land of deserts and mountains, was divided into various regions. From the bustling trade cities of Mecca and Medina to the quiet, isolated oases, each area had its own distinct way of life. But despite these differences, one thing unified the Arabs: their tribal society. The Bedouins, the nomadic tribes of Arabia, played a central role in shaping Arab culture. For centuries, they traversed the vast desert, living in tents, relying on their herds of camels, and surviving through resilience and solidarity. These tribes were deeply connected to the land and practiced a strict code of honor. But not all Arabs were nomads. In cities like Mecca and Yathrib, which later became Medina, trade flourished. Mecca, in particular, was a center of commerce and pilgrimage, attracting merchants and travelers from all over the Arabian Peninsula. The Kaaba, the sacred shrine in Mecca, was already a place of worship for various tribes, each with its own idols and gods. Religion played a significant role in the lives of the Arabs before Islam. While many were polytheists, worshiping a variety of gods and spirits, some also adhered to the ancient Abrahamic faiths, Judaism and Christianity. The Kaaba housed numerous idols representing the various deities worshipped by different tribes, and the practice of idol worship was common throughout the region. The social structure of pre-Islamic Arabia was deeply tribal. Power and status were often determined by one's tribe, and the concept of loyalty to one's tribe was paramount. The tribal leaders, known as sheikhs, wielded great influence, while slaves and women had limited rights and lived under strict social codes. One of the most fascinating aspects of pre-Islamic Arabian culture was its rich tradition of poetry and storytelling. Poets held a high status in society, and their verses often served as a form of social commentary, praise, or lament. The poetry of this time would later influence the eloquence of the Quran. Life in the desert was harsh, and survival required strength, perseverance, and unity. The Arabs faced constant challenges: tribal conflicts, resource scarcity, and the uncertainty of the desert. But it was this environment that would forge a people ready for change, a people who would, within a few generations, spread a new message that would transform the world. The Arabs before Islam were not just a people defined by their traditions or their struggles. They were also a people on the brink of monumental change, a change that would come through the birth of Islam, a faith that would forever alter the course of history and unite the diverse tribes of Arabia under one banner.